I show, therefore, that there is some first being which we call God, and we must investigate its conditions. Now the way of removal is to be used especially in the consideration of the divine substance. For the divine substance surpasses in its immensity every form which our intellect can perceive, and thus we cannot grasp it by knowing what it is, but we have some knowledge of it by knowing what it is not. And the more we come nearer to its knowledge, the more we shall be able to remove from it by our understanding. For to the extent that we know each thing more perfectly, the more fully we observe its differences with other things. For each thing has in itself its own being distinct from all other things. Hence also in things whose definitions we know, we first place them in a genus, by which we know what is in common, and afterwards we add the differences by which it is distinguished from other things. And thus complete knowledge of the substance of the matter is accomplished. But because, in the consideration of the divine substance, we cannot accept what is as it were a genus, nor can we accept its distinction from other things by positive differences, we must accept it by negative differences. But just as in affirmative differences one contracts another and comes nearer to the complete design of a thing, according as it makes it differ from the majority, thus one negative difference is contracted by another, which causes it to differ from the majority. Just as if we say that God is not an accident, by this he is distinguished from all accidents. Then if we add that it is not a body, we distinguish it also from certain substances. And thus, through order, it will be distinguished from everything that is apart from itself, by negations of this kind. And then there will be a proper consideration of its substance, when it will be known that it is distinct from all. However, it will not be perfect. Therefore, in order to proceed with regard to the knowledge of God by the way of removal, let us take the principle which is already evident from the above, namely that God is completely immovable. This is also confirmed by the authority of the Holy Scriptures, for it is called Malachi 3:6. I am God, and I do not change. James 1:17, with whom there is no transmutation, and Numbers 23:19. God is not like a man, so that he can be changed.